Okay, so here, so let us continue. Okay. So the laboratory. Okay. So main function. Void, main void. So first, the declaration. Declaration of the class. Okay. The first, our stage. Okay, the second, the realization of the methods. Realization of the methods. Yes, this is the second step. Yes, Ahmed. Okay, the realization of the methods and executing. Okay, executing part, executing. So using. Okay. So now let us, so we completed declaration in the previous lecture. So today we completed realization in the first part of our lecture. And now we start the last part using. So what must be put it in using, in executable part? Let us return to our previous CPP file. The creation of the object and the using of the object in this way. So with the help of point operator. When we put here the created structure, so after this it is possible to press dot, and after this we will see the members of the class. So in this help window we see the members of the structure, because this is the variable of the structure, the first variable worker 0 of the array of 3 structures. Okay, so the creation and the using. Okay, the creation and the using. Okay, let us return to our program. Yes, and let us use. Okay, what is this? I'm sorry, so all my changes disappeared. Okay, so executing part. Yes, let us put here void again, main void. Yes, and let us. Okay, so first we must create the object. We must create the object of the class. So how to create? So let us take this. My point, and put here the parameters of construction. Okay, we create the object. Okay, so creation of the object. What is object? The variable with the name main point, of which type? Of the type C point. So with a list of values of parameters of constructor. Okay, so this is the object. My point, it is our object of this class. So let us return to the structure. Okay, so yes, so the object of the structure, we create three objects, the array of three structures. So three structures or three object of the structure, the variable of the type as worker, declared type. Okay, so let us return again the class. Okay, yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. So it is better to save before this transformations. Okay, so void, main void. This transitions. Так, void. Okay, so and the creation. First, we create the object and let us save. Okay. So how to use this object? How to obtain the members of the class? So how to call, for example, the constructor will called automatically. Is called automatically here when we create the object. Okay, but how, for example, to call the hide function, the show function, the move function? How to obtain the X, for example, the fields of the class? So in the same way as we did in the structure. So we create the object. Okay, so but how it was done in the structure? So we created the three structures, the array of structures. So and we use this variable, the created element of the first structure, worker 0, put here point and here available all the members of the structure, days, the name, so in Russian, фио, фамилия, имя, отчество, and tariff. So for the workers it is tariff, so the payment, but for students it is the school. Okay, so we must take the object to put after the name of the object the dot, and it is possible to obtain any member of the class for the future using. Okay, so let us return to our class. Yes, and let us use my point this object to for the purpose of for example calling the function hide. Okay, so how to call my point and press dot. So after this you see that in the memory was created the first block of members of this class, the fields and the parameters of the functions and the stacks of the functions. So with the help of this variable, all the members are available, so the help window appears. Okay, so what is necessary for us now? The hide, so the hide function. So let us see the declaration, no parameters, simply hide. Okay, what appears in the screen after this colon? In the screen appears the record point of and how much? 1, 2, 3, 4 messages. X is how much after first appearance? Is 20, Y is 30, R is 0, and Y and C is 5. Due to this move function. No, not move, but due to this, the initialization. Okay. So we can put here the gauge function, but you saw that the gauge function in modern compilers are not necessary. Is not necessary. So what must appear in the screen? So point of x equal 20, y equal 30, r equal 0, c equal 5. This line. Okay, so let us compile and let us see the result. So now the compilation. Yes, one error. Which error? Let us try to understand. Oh, so the semicolon left, so it is a mistake. The semicolon is necessary in declaration, but here this is the name. After the name, the prototype must be put at the block. Okay, without any semicolon. And executing. Okay, so now I will show you the result of execution. Yes, so point of x is 20, y is 30, r is 0, c is what? Okay, so we did not indicate the type of the of c. The type of c here must be put at decimal. Must be put at decimal. Okay, so this is not a mistake of compilation, but it is a mistake of our executing. Okay, c is 5. Yes, 20, 30, 0, 5. Point of, so we hide function, we hide the point in this position in 20 pixels left and 30 pixels down with the color 0, with the size 0 and with the color number 5. Very well, so let us return to our demonstration. So what is next? So the next, let us call, I'm sorry, it is not, no matter to change the height function. Okay, so after the calling of height function, let us call show function. So my point again, the object, yes, dot, and let us select the show. Okay, so my antivirus treats the execution, the file class exe which I create like a Trojan, Okay, so let us, okay, let us delete show. So what appears after this show? Point on and the same values, point on. So we hide and we show in the same place. Okay, this is an emulation of cleaning of the point and the drawing of the point in the same place, in the same state. Okay, so compile and let us execute, so to show you the result. Okay, yes, but we see the mistake, so it is necessary to translate in the next row, So how to translate in the next row? To put in printf function the \n, where it is better, let me see the listing, where it is better to put semicolon. So after each print, it is better to put here the translation into the next row automatically. So \n here and \n here. Okay, \n, I'm sorry. Okay, so let us compile, let us build, let us execute, and let me show you result. Okay, so do you see? So it is better to move a little in one position. So, and to put here D, here to put here D again. Okay, in show function, in realization. So in realization of show function, it is better to move, yes, and to put here D decimal. Okay, so to compile, yes, okay, so it's necessary to close executing window. Okay, so again, I'm sorry, okay, so very, okay, so yes, so compilation, yes, okay, so we have very interesting situation. So our program Microsoft Visual C++, so is cannot, okay, so let me stop the demonstration first. Maybe after the continuation something changes. Yes, some changes. Okay. Okay. No changes. No changes. Okay. So yes, so it is necessary to restart the program, Okay, so yes, to restart the program. So now how to restart? Press Ctrl, Alt and Delete to call the manager. Okay, so I call the manager, so the application, so this Microsoft Visual C++ and remove the task. Okay, after this, so the task is removed, so and it is necessary to restart. So now I will restart, so you cannot see, but now I will restart. So and I will try now to open, yes, now you will see. Okay, so and I will open again our workspace. Okay, so let's compile, let us build, let us execute. Okay, and let me show you the result. Okay, point off, point to hide and to show. Yes, point on. Okay, so this is the text mode. So in the text mode, we emulate the motion of the, it is possible to emulate the motion, but so the hiding moments and showing moments must changes rapidly. So for rapid change, so and the coordinates and the state must changes. So between these two functions, hide and show to change, so it is necessary to put the move function. So let us call my point dot move. Okay, so but move function has how much? 1, 2, 3, 4 parameters. The delta, the increments of x, y, r, and c. So which increments? For example, the increments of x will be 1. So the increment of y will be, for example, -2. What does it mean, -2? It means that the initial point was 30 pixels from the top, -2. It means that point moves moves left and moves up. Okay, so the next, the radius, we would not change, and the color we would not change. We will change only the horizontal and vertical coordinate. So after this move, what appears in show? So in show appears, so 20 plus 5, 25, 30 minus 2, 28, 0, 5. Let us compile, let us build, let us execute, and let me show you the result. Okay, So 25, 28, 05. Yes, so we see the emulation of the motion, the hiding, the moving, and the showing in the next state. Okay, so but to rapid change, it is necessary to use the class, to use the cycle. Okay, so in the cycle, it is necessary to declare the cycle variable. First, the cycle variable, I variable. So when we will declare the cycle variable, just directly in the main function. So here, let us declare the cycle variable. For example, here, I, so of integer type, int I, the cycle variable. After this, we create the object. After this, we call, and after this, for rapid change, let us use the cycle. For I 0, how much steps? For example, 100 steps. 100 steps. So I plus plus. Yes. So with which operations? First, it is necessary. It is necessary to repeat all this block, to hide, to move, and to show. Yes. Hide, move, and show. Okay. So move. For example, let it be motion in the down, motion down, 5, 2, 0, 0. Okay. So, and after each step, let us put sleep in 40 milliseconds. Sleep. Yes. The brick in 40 milliseconds. So the help, so the function sleep. So here must be put it, so the variable of double word type. So 40. So what is double word type? You can see, for example, in the internet. So to type double word type and double word C++, for example, and to see the explanation what the type is double word. So sleep, return nothing. Okay. Yes, sleep function. So after each increment, after each three messages in the screen, so the brick in 40 milliseconds. Okay. So now let us see the result. The motion of the point in textual mode. The emulation in text mode of the motion. Let us see the result. Okay, so maybe you would not see the result. So it is better. So before this, to put gauge function, to stop. Okay, because you would not see anything when I open the window. So all the picture will be done. All the work will be done. So let us stop after this the program, and after this it is necessary to press any key, and after this we will see the rapid motion emulation. Okay, so now the compilation, the building, and the executing. Okay, so now to show you the executing. So the executing. So now we have the same, but after this it is necessary to press any key and to show rapid change of these functions. Okay, the emulation in the text mode, the emulation of the motion of point in the text mode. Now I will press, please see the result. Okay. So this is an emulation, the emulation of the motion. Okay, so did you see, Ahmed?
I see the result, yeah.
Okay, so one more time. So please, one more time, see the result. One more time. So press this, and press this, and please be careful. Samir, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, please see carefully. Okay, and Ahmed too. So now I press any key and you see the result. Okay, so the emulation of the motion in the text mode, what changes? The coordinates changes. So the point moves in horizontal and in horizontal left, in vertical down. Okay, so point moves in this direction. So in the line, so from the left top to the right down. Okay, so the radius does not change and the color does not change. Okay, so this is the emulation in the text mode. Okay, of the motion. Okay, so what will be our next task? Our next task will be to create another class. So now you have only one class. So here is the declaration. After this, the realization of the function of the methods. And after this, the creation of the object of the class. And only after this, it is possible to use the functions, the members. So it is possible, for example, to use not only functions, but to use the variables, the fields, how to use the fields. For example, I equal, so equal, for example, x, but x from the class. How to get x? My point dot x, my point dot x. Okay. Okay, so let us print fi after this. Print fi. Okay, so I equal, for example, percent for D. Yes, so this, no. This must be put it and what? And I, not x. See, please see that here we put I, not x. So, but I must be x. X is how? After the move function, as x is becomes 25. So after the show function must be I equal 5. Okay, but not x, I. Okay, so let us execute. Okay, so let me show you the result. Yes, I is 25. I is 25. After this, it is possible to start the program. Okay, yes. So in this way, it is possible to obtain not only x but any member of the our class. Okay. Yes. Very well. So today this lesson is over. Okay, so next time we will create another class. So today we will see only the encapsulation, that all the members are encapsulated in the class, in the object. So this function is a property of the object, this function, the property of the object, this 2x is a property of the object. So all the fields and all the function are not property of the class. They are also not only the properties of the class, but they are the properties of the object too. So after this, it is possible to put dot and to see all the members of the object, My point it is the object. So we have objective-oriented programming. Objective-oriented programming in which it is possible to create a lot of objects. For example, to create, for example, another point. For example, C point, my point one. So, and to put here the other, for example, 3, 5, 1, 2. Okay. Yes. For example, after this, it is possible to call the hide, move, and show with the help of the second object, my point one. Yes, it is possible to change, for example, move. Let us see the result. Okay, so now we have 4 errors. So which 4 errors? Okay, so here is an error. So I'm in a hurry, so we have an error. Okay, so simulation, building, and the executing. So to show you the result, let us check. Okay. Okay, so after I must be put it \n. So here must be put it \n to good viewing. Okay, \n. One error, so it is necessary to close the execute. Okay, so execute again and see the result again. Okay, yes, so this is for the first point, this is for the second point. The functions hide and show are the same, but the points are different. So this is for the first point, this is for the second point. So now we emulate the motion of 2 points, the first point and the second, with the help.
Yeah, it's different actually.
Yes, this is the principle of encapsulation. So the same functions are encapsulated in other object. Okay, so it is possible to take x from the other object to out I. Let us do this. So let us repeat all these actions. Okay, so let us change I. Okay, and let us see the result. Which x we will obtain. So here is 3. 3 plus 5 is 8. So must appear 8. I is 8. Okay, so now compile. Now execute. So now let us return, and now let us see I is 25. What I would not change the number of the object. So I used the same object, my point. So here must be put at my point 1. After this, 8 must appear instead of 20. Okay, let us see the result. Okay, so let us see the result. Yes, so 8 appears. So the last value of x, 8 appears. Okay, so this is the principle of encapsulation was demonstrated. So it is possible to create the non-limited number of objects of the class, and in each object will be encapsulated the same functions. But how much functions are encapsulated, how much members are encapsulated in the class? Let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So so 8 plus 5, 4 plus 5, 9 members. But the members of the object my point are different in comparison with the members of my point 1. My point 1 creates the other set of members of class members, the other place, another place of memory. So this function height is not the same as this function. This function height, the memory of this function height is placed in the place called my point. So, but this function height, the stake of this function and other is placed in the place with the name of my point 1. But this is a principle of encapsulation. So all the members of the class are encapsulated, not only in the class, but in the object of the class. So first it is necessary to declare the class, to create a new type C point. The type of the class C point. So after this, to realize all the methods, because the variables are realized here, okay, the fields, okay, and after this, to create the object, and only after the creation of the object it is possible to use the encapsulated members of this class. Okay, so it is all for today. We created statically with the help of operator dot. It is possible to create dynamically with the help of new operator and with the help of pointer and with the help of arrow operator. Okay, it is all for today. So I wish you good health. Okay, so the message for you. So tomorrow, let me see.
Yes, by the way, Professor, excuse me, Professor, did you receive my message or not?
Ahmed, Ahmed and Samir, I checked my email address. So it was not right. Okay, I put my correct email address. So in Moodle, you have to find the correct address. Please send me again. So Samir's work, I saw Samir's work, but Samir, please take my correct address, email address, and send again, and Ahmed too. Okay, so after this, so the message about our tomorrow's lesson. So tomorrow will be the 3rd of November, and we have two lessons. Okay, so our first conference will start at 12:40. Do you understand? 12:40. So
Yes, wonderful.
the same will be the same. So Ahmed, please tell in WhatsApp your friends that
Okay, I'll tell them.
will be the conference in computer science, and the ID and the code will be the same. Okay, Ahmed, please put this information about computer science and engineering in WhatsApp, because now I have no WhatsApp. Okay, so
Okay.
yes, thank you very much, Ahmed and Samir. Okay, so today our lesson is over. So please be careful with your health, with mask, wear masks. Okay, and so see you next time.
Okay, thank you so much, Professor, and you too.
Thank you, Professor.
Record is over.